Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Rosa. Welcome. I make beauty videos once a week on Mondays at 8 a.m. Pacific time. Most of my videos are targeted to light olive skin, so if that sounds interesting, hang around by clicking on the subscribe button, and if you click the bell notification, you will be notified every time I upload a video. Today's video is just gonna be a get ready with me, bringing you this spring inspired look. So if you're curious to know what products I use and how I came up with this look, then for sure keep on watching. It's been a struggle trying to get the lighting. My only light source is the ring light in front of me. Hopefully soon I can try to figure out an additional type of lighting so that you guys don't see me in like a green skin anymore. I also just tried the white balance, but I have a feeling that it might look more warmer than I really am. So it's just fighting back and forward. First, I'm going to work on my eyebrows. I'm still using the DaVinci Cosmetics Transition Palette. I really enjoy using kohl for my eyebrows. Ever since I have made my ASMR video, I've had people reach out to me even on my Instagram and ask me for like requests to do, you know, different kinds of ASMR videos, but I can't bring myself to doing another one. That was just for fun. Even if I wanted to get into ASMR, I would probably have to make a different channel. I've been trying really hard to think about topics that can help out more light olive skin. I know people have asked me to talk about recommended bronzers, contour, blushes. I'm still trying to figure out that myself. And two, what makes it challenging is that I've never wanted to be that type of channel that just brings you products every week. I'm definitely more of a minimalist, but I will still do my best to find that balance. A couple of people have recommended me to go to Reddit because there is this thread called Olive MUA. It seems like it's a very active community. I will definitely make an account and join. For sure, I will be learning things and, you know, take on recommendations as well. From what I've seen so far, I really enjoy the people that take the time to do swatches. I've seen him on arm and actually on neck swatches as well. What's a little disappointing to me is that most of the recommended foundations that I've seen have been from brands that just are on the higher end. It's sad to me that even though the drugstore has come a long way, a lot of them have come up with tons of shades. CoverGirl, Makeup Revolution, ColourPop, all those affordable brands, they have come up with a lot of shades, but the olive community is still struggling. So I'm hopeful that it won't be long before we get noticed. We just have to be more vocal about it to brands. I'm always pulling this one up just to warm up some of the foundations that are a tad bit light, maybe cool on me. But I'm really sad to say that this one, from what I've seen, is no longer sold. I don't know if Elva's gonna bring this back, but I have to look for a replacement. This is just the mix to match adjuster, and it's supposed to warm up your foundation. And I got it all over my finger. Okay, see, I'm just gonna put it right there. I really have to use just the tiniest bit of this because I have made the mistake of using way too much, and then my face just looks off. Some unfortunate life update has been that the acne is starting to come back. I'm not really sure if it's hormonal or if it's the fact that I've been eating way too much sugary things lately. I cannot deal with these pimples. They're so annoying, especially the ones under the skin. But something that I have been trying that I have never tried before, I wish I would have tried those things back when I really had bad acne, have been these like pimple patches, and they have been really effective. I use them overnight and then the next day they really reduce the pimples. I don't remember the name of the product because I just started using it. I will put it up on the screen somewhere. Oh, this one's drying so quick. I forget that with this foundation I have to work in sections because it dries up so quickly. I made a terrible move. I probably look crazy. Okay, I spent some time trying to fix this situation here. It's been a while since I used full coverage foundations, and ever since I started getting the acne, I have enjoyed using this one to quickly cover up, you know, the acne, and it does last me all day. It's the first time that I pair it up with the EF Poreless Putty Primer, so hopefully those two didn't pair so bad. Hopefully this isn't looking too yellow. I pour more than I intended to. Hopefully as I continue on with the makeup, this look will look better. I'm gonna use the Milani Conceal and Perfect. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so I was talking about pimples. I have been using that pimple patch, the original one, and they have been great for mostly on whiteheads. But I picked up the one that are supposed to be the ones that have salicylic acid, and I believe those are supposed to help with the blemishes that are like deeper, like the ones under the skin that don't have a whitehead. I hope that they are just as effective as the original one. I do have to say that using the Cray Beauty Great Barrier Relief Serum, that one is the only thing I really use at night, and that one helps with my skin a lot. I've been raving about it for over a year, and I have been using it since it came out. It's like my holy grail of skincare. I'm still trying to go through this number 7 translucent Perfect Light pressed powder. I have hit pan on this one, and this one has been great. I get very happy when I run out of products because that way it gives me like permission to try new things. With most things that I have ran out, only a few things make it back into my collections, like the Catrice Liquid Camouflage Concealer. But things such as, you know, translucent powders, I try not to repeat those type of products just because I want to be able to try out different things, and that gives me experience with different products without necessarily me buying 5 translucent powders and just having them in my collection. And for the same reason, I am pretty heavy-handed in all of my makeup. I'm not afraid to use it up. After setting my concealer, I like to go back into the palette and just mix the natural and frothy just to lighten it up, just to lighten up the under eyes just a little bit. With this foundation, I don't necessarily feel like you need to set it. It's actually pretty self-setting, but I still go in the areas that might get a little oily, like the T-zone, and areas like my smile lines, and the rest I try to just leave it alone. A recent purchase that I have actually really been enjoying is the It's the LA Colors bronzer. This one is in Beach Babe. I found this one at my local Dollar General, and I just like the tone of it. It is on the warmer side. One of my other bronzers in my collection is the one from Milani. This one is in 01 Sunlight compared to the one from LA Colors. I mean, they're pretty similar, but I feel like this one is a little warmer. So spring has recently arrived, and it's been really enjoyable having the sun out, and it's not too hot and it's not too cold except at night. So tell me in the comments, where are you from, where are you located, and tell me what is the weather right now. Pulling from the palette, I'm just gonna dip a little bit on Soft and Sweet. This really cute soft pink, just a tiny bit, because otherwise I'll put too much on it. And I like to just pull it towards where the bronzer is and just blend them together. And I try not to put blush like too close to my inner cheeks. I like to leave it kind of where the middle of my eye is and just pull it back. And then right after that, normally, just out of habit, I like using like a fluffy brush like this and just dip in that same blush color and put it all over my lid and bring it up towards my crease as well. I like to bring it pretty high because I have slight hooded eyes and I want that color to really show. Just a tiny bit on the nose. And then after that, I like to add like the glow. And I'm still using this very old and discontinued product from Terry Miyahira. It's just like a glowy blush. Kind of reminds me of a rose gold. Whenever I run out of this, I'm definitely gonna look for something just like this, but using the same brush, the same fluffy brush, I like to just put a little glow on my lids, mostly in the middle, and I kind of use it as a blush topper as well. Now that I think about it, going back in my collection, I have these e.l.f. Glow Gleam Beam. This might work as well. Another one that I was gonna get rid of a long time ago, but I just kept it, is the Cover FX Rose Gold Bar Highlight. This one might do the same trick. And then if I want some extra glow, I have been using this Essence Pure Nude Highlighter, just either just as a highlight or as an overall glow. I use usually the same brush that I use for my face, and just dip it in. Whenever I feel like I added a little too much glow, like right here, just because it does accentuate my texture skin, I just go back with the translucent powder and tone it down a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and curl my lashes. Still trying to use up this e.l.f. Lash It Loud mascara. Try to just lightly coat my lashes because I'm gonna try some of the Eyelure London Pro Magnetic lashes. This chair makes so much noise. While I let the mascara dry, I'm gonna use the LA Girl Perfect Precision eyeliner. It helps, especially when you're gonna add some type of like liquid liner, some type of liner, especially if it's gonna be like a winged eyeliner. I'm gonna go for the magnetic lashes. I have the full set, but I'm not gonna bother with that right now. I actually have been enjoying using the accent ones, which are like half the size of that one. Just like this. They just look like this. The hardest part about this is putting the eyeliner correctly. You have to put enough of it so that the magnetic lashes, you know, do adhere. Okay, I know that they're never the same on both sides, but I think they look pretty decent. They do recommend that you let the glue dry a little bit. I'm just gonna set them right now. They're not perfect, but I think they got in there as best as I can put it on right now. It kind of just gives me like a cat eye look, like a cat eye effect. I don't always use this, but for now I'm gonna add a little bit of a corner highlight. Lastly, the lips. I'm gonna use this Milani Color Statement Lip Liner in 03. I feel like it's a little dark to my liking, so I'm gonna use this Ulta Beauty Jelly Gloss. It kind of has like a pinky color. Maybe that will line it up a little bit. Alright, if you're not a fan of Jaclyn Hill, that's fine, you know, to each its own. But I cannot wait to try her lip liners and her liquid lipsticks. They completely sold out the first day that she brought them out. From the reviews that I've seen online, oh, they look so gorgeous. I hope to one day get all of her collection. Too bad that she didn't sell like the PR box or like bundles of them. I hope maybe in the future she will do that, but they look so lovely. Before I forget, because I seem to forget this a lot, let's set the face. Okay, this is the final look, like a pink spring type of color theme, whatever you want to call it. This has been my go-to for spring. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like this video, and I will see you on my next video. Bye.